Hey guys, it's a beautiful day and today we are joining you from the University of Washington. We are at the quad right now because the cherry blossoms are in bloom and it is beautiful, and we wanted to take the opportunity to show you guys what they look like without there being a huge crowd right now. So if you want to see, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so we've decided that we are gonna just do a walk around the whole quad, take you guys along with us, and not just to see the cherry blossom trees, but also to see the buildings. Like, the architecture here is like really cool, really beautiful. It has been named as one of the most beautiful universities in the States a few times, so we want to show you guys that too. So come along with us.
What is this?
Well, I didn't go to school here, so I'm not really sure in specific what all of these buildings are, and usually the signs that tell you are on the other side, like on the front end, so I'm not really sure.
So
But
what's the front? Is that the front? Or
I feel like the front are on the outside, like of the quad, you know, like on the other side. I could be wrong though, because I feel like that's where all the signs are. But yeah, just look at them though. Like, look at all the detail. Like, do you see those? Like the statues up there.
Yeah.
So we found a sign, and this is apparently Miller Hall, and we found out that this is where the College of Education is, and it was originally here in 1902. That's when it was built. So let's keep going and figuring out the rest of the histories of these buildings. Let's look at this tree. It looks different than all the rest of them. There's a lot of people there right now, though.
This tree?
Yeah, I mean, the blossoms look very different. Hey guys, so we did a quick search and we found out that originally these trees were bought by the university in 1939. Originally they were at the Washington Park Arboretum, but then later in 1962 they were moved over here to the quad because of construction of the State Route 520, which cut through the Arboretum. So they had to move the trees over here. So yeah, that's the story of how they got here. So every spring they bloom for about a week, and it's become a big attraction for people. And normally the quad is packed. Like, every other time I've come here, it's been packed.
So why is it not packed today?
Well, a lot of people are quarantining themselves, which is a good idea. The only reason that we're here is because there's not a lot of people. If there was a huge crowd, we would have left and we wouldn't have made this video. But there's just not a lot of people, so we're keeping our distance. Our second building that we have come to is the School of Music. And it looks beautiful if you ask me. All of the detail are on the doors.
Okay.
is really pretty. So, ooh, and look at the towers. That's kind of cool. So let's keep going. Let's go to the next, right across the way. Let's look. Right across, we have the School of Art. And again, so much detail. It looks really cool.
They're almost a similar building.
Similar. I mean, on the outside though, for the two buildings, like aside from the doors, the outsides look a little bit different. But it is really similar. Like they both have bricks and like the same overall design, but when it gets into like the intricate details, the little details are what's mostly different. Let's keep looking around the other side of the art building because I saw some really cool stuff. Also, let's just take a pause to look at the view from right here. Is that not gorgeous? Let's go. I don't want to interrupt this family photo, so we'll just wait. Okay. So look at the details on this side of the building. Mark, let's look at the details right up there. You can see there's just so much detail in every single building. I love it. So that's the other side of the art building. Let's keep walking and keep seeing what the rest of these buildings are. This
building
one
is intriguing. It's beautiful.
Oh, it is. It really is. And it's right behind one of the cherry blossoms. It just looks really cool, like those two right next to each other. Let's see what it is though. So this next building that we are at is Effie Hall, and apparently it was the first building built to try to enclose the quad, and it's named after Effie Isabel Wright, who was the director of home economics at the time. So that's the history for this building. Let's look around and see what it looks like. Maybe look at like the door and like all of the So we have come to our last building that we're going to be doing on this little quad tour, and it is made up of Smith Hall and Goan Hall, and I guess these were the last two structures that were built to fully enclose the quad. First there was Goan Hall, which finished in 1932, and then Smith Hall finished in 39. So these were the last two, and let's just take a look, because this building is also really beautiful. All of these buildings are a little bit different. None of them are like exactly the same. So let's take a look at like what this one looks like. It's really pretty. Let's look at the building, Marcus. What do you guys think? Let us know what you think about the quad in general, the buildings, the beautiful trees. I love coming here in the springtime when everything's in bloom. Hey guys, so this was the end of our quad tour and showing you guys the cherry blossoms in bloom. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment about what you liked. And if you have any suggestions for us, be sure to leave that in the comments as well. If you like our content, please subscribe so you can see more. and ring that notification bell so that you know when we upload. So we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for joining us again. Bye-bye.